All right, I'm going to show you guys how to take a Zebra F-301 and modify it to fit a Fisher Space Pen refill. These are really great. If you don't know what they are the Fisher Space Pen refill. Went to space for the first time. It was designed for that purpose. It will write upside down anywhere. On a lot of things, it'll write on wet paper. It's really great, especially for me. I work in the kitchen, so sometimes I'm writing on damp tape or something like that, and it always works. It's awesome. The Zebra F-301 is a pretty popular little metal pen. It's part of their steel series, so it's called steel series, but I'm pretty sure there's aluminum. I can't imagine steel because it's so damn light. This part here is plastic. There is the Zebra F-701, which is a probably more popular variant, and you can put the Fisher Space Pen refill in that easier with less modification. There's just a little plastic thing in here that you take out and it's good to go pretty much. As far as I know, I don't think you have to do anything else. I'm going to try it out when I get mine. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. Just to be clear, this isn't my idea really. I mean, I kind of was like thinking, oh, that'd be cool if you could fit in here, but I didn't really know how I was going to go about it. I saw somebody else do it on YouTube, and I'm going to probably post their video or their page in my comment section just to give a little bit of credit, and I kind of just went from there. So yeah, what you're gonna need this 1/8 inch drill bit, and obviously a drill, and you're gonna want some good coarse sandpaper, and then probably some fine sandpaper to clean it up and make it look a little nicer. So first thing you need to do is you're gonna take your drill bit, and I just held it down with a rag. I did it this direction, and I kind of had the rag covering my hand. Just be careful, you don't want to drill into your fingers on accident, because it's not like the most stable thing. I started with smaller drill bits first, so you might want to do that and not just go straight to the big one. Unless you kind of clamp it down on something, you'd probably be fine, but that's what I did. Then you're going to want to sand that down, clean it up. You can see I got it pretty good. It's not perfect. You can see it's a little marred there, and you can tell, but I mean, I don't think anybody's really going to notice. Then the next thing you need to do is you got to cut down your spring. Just be careful doing this. Do it a little bit at a time. It might get to a point where it will go in and it'll click just fine, but it might stick every now and then or stick every time when it's fully tightened up. Make sure it's fully tightened up when you're trying to click it, or else when you go fully tighten up, it might stick a little bit. Just cut it down one at a time. I just used a Leatherman or wire cutters, what have you. You can use whatever. So yeah, that's how you do it. And I think it works pretty good. And I think this makes a great everyday pen, because this pen, I bought 2 of them for $6.50. And just so you know, the click, I think it sounds a little different. It's not as loud. And I stretched the spring out a tiny bit after I cut it, just to give it a little more of a firm click, because it was, after I cut it down and it was working good, the click was soft. Now it's a little firmer, but it's still, it sounds dampened now. I mean, that doesn't really bother me because it's just going to be like my go-to day pen. So yeah. Yeah, it's good, because if you lose this, you're just losing a cheap pen, and the part I would be disappointed about is losing the Fisher Space Pen refill. So yeah, it makes a cheap daily pen, so if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. Compared to an F-701, it's going to be a little bit more money out of your pocket. All right, and that's it. Thanks.